From breathtaking open worlds to jaw-dropping cinematic detail, the PlayStation 5 is home to some of the most visually stunning games ever made. Whether you're into epic battles, sci-fi adventures, or lush fantasy realms, this list has something that'll blow your mind. Here are the top 10 best-looking PS5 games, ranked from amazing to absolutely unbelievable. If you enjoy this kind of content, please like the video and subscribe. Hitting my goal of 20 subs would mean the world. Taking us to the lush alien moon of Pandora, Avatar: Frontiers of Pandora is an open-world spectacle that pushes visual boundaries. The environments burst with life, towering bioluminescent trees sway with the wind, and intricately detailed wildlife moves with fluid, natural animations. The game's dynamic weather system adds realism and drama, shifting from serene sunrises to raging storms with breathtaking effect. The lighting is particularly stunning. Sunlight breaks through dense canopies during the day, while at night, the world transforms into a glowing alien wonderland. Even when standing still, every inch of Pandora feels alive. While opinions are split on the gameplay, visually, there's no debate. This is the most immersive the Avatar universe has ever been. Few games take advantage of the PS5's raw power like Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. It seamlessly warps players between entirely different dimensions with zero load times, showing off the SSD's capabilities in jaw-dropping fashion. Every environment is bursting with vivid color and motion, from bustling alien cities to explosive combat arenas filled with sparks, smoke, and debris. The ray-traced reflections bring depth to glass surfaces and water, making the world feel dynamic and tangible. Character animations are full of charm and personality, resembling a high-budget animated movie. It's not just about raw fidelity, it's about style, polish, and technical wizardry coming together in perfect sync. Playing it feels like stepping into a living, breathing Pixar film with a controller in hand. Stylish, surreal, and visually daring, Clair Obscur Expedition 33 turns every frame into a piece of artwork. This turn-based RPG fuses painterly textures with fantastical environments to create something truly unique. Characters are adorned in elaborate storybook-inspired designs, and their attacks light up the screen with spellbinding visual effects. Powered by Unreal Engine 5, the game employs volumetric lighting and dynamic particles to bring dreamlike sequences to life, blurring the line between fantasy and reality. Early footage already shows a level of artistic ambition that sets it apart from anything else. It's not just a game you play, it's one you absorb, visually and emotionally, like stepping into a moving oil painting infused with myth and mystery. Naughty Dog's remake of The Last of Us Part 1 elevates the 2013 classic to modern standards with a staggering level of realism. Textures are razor-sharp, from the dirt under fingernails to the fraying threads of clothing. Environments feel weighty and lived in, with dynamic lighting that shifts subtly throughout the day and reactive shadows that enhance immersion. Facial animations have reached a new benchmark. Emotions are portrayed with nuance and depth, making every cutscene more impactful. Whether it's a smoldering fire casting flickering light across a broken room, or the quiet detail of raindrops sliding down a window, every scene is meticulously crafted. It's an emotional journey that looks and feels more alive than ever before. Bluepoint Games' remake of Demon's Souls is a stunning reimagining that shows just how far visuals have come. From the crumbling castles of Boletaria to eerie swamplands shrouded in mist, every location is dripping with atmosphere. The lighting design is particularly powerful. Flames flicker against stone walls, and shafts of light pierce through decaying cathedrals. Enemy designs are grotesque and hyper-detailed, showing every scale, scar, and blood-stained claw with brutal clarity. The frame rate is smooth and consistent, making the punishing combat feel responsive and cinematic. This is not just a remake, it's a full-blown resurrection, turning a cult classic into one of the most visually jaw-dropping experiences available on the PS5. God of War Ragnarök is a masterclass in world-building and visual storytelling. The 9 realms are each distinct and richly crafted. Icy mountains glisten with snow, lush forests feel dense and alive, and underground caverns glow with mysterious light. The characters are equally detailed. Kratos' armor reflects wear and tear, and his facial expressions carry weight in every scene. The game seamlessly blends cinematic storytelling with gameplay, creating moments where you forget you're holding a controller. Mythical beasts tower over you in jaw-dropping scale, and battle effects like frost trails or lightning strikes are layered with texture and impact. Every frame feels curated, making this sequel not just bigger, but visually deeper and more resonant than its predecessor. Blending Chinese mythology with cutting-edge technology, Black Myth, Wukong is shaping up to be one of the most visually ambitious games of the generation. The environments are richly textured, from serene bamboo forests to crumbling temples and snowy peaks. Lighting and shadows shift realistically across every surface, and the way fog drifts through the air adds cinematic flair to every moment. Creature designs are astonishing. Mythical beasts move with eerie fluidity, combining folklore with fresh imagination. Combat is flashy and visceral, filled with spell effects, impact bursts, and elemental magic that dazzle without overwhelming. Even in pre-release gameplay, it feels like you're watching a next-gen fantasy film unfold in real time. If this is just the preview, the full game could redefine what's possible on PS5. Horizon Forbidden West is a sweeping visual journey that fuses natural beauty with sci-fi imagination. Every biome, from red rock deserts to lush jungles and underwater ruins, is a meticulously detailed world unto itself. Sunsets bathe the land in golden hues, while storms whip up dynamic particle effects that interact with Aloy's environment and equipment. The machine creatures remain the visual centerpiece. Each one is crafted with intricate moving parts and glowing cores like walking sculptures of technology. Underwater exploration is especially stunning, with schools of fish, shifting light patterns, and vegetation that reacts to movement. It's not just pretty, it's alive, constantly responding to your presence. Forbidden West doesn't just set a standard for visuals, it expands what we expect from open-world design. Marvel's Spider-Man 2 is a technical marvel in every sense. The scale of New York City has been enhanced with richer details, from individual window reflections to pedestrians reacting to weather and traffic. Ray tracing is used to perfection. Glass skyscrapers reflect passing clouds, and puddles mirror neon lights during rainy nights. Both Peter Parker and Miles Morales have distinct combat styles and animations, rendered with buttery smooth motion. Swinging through the city feels kinetic and cinematic, with responsive physics and dynamic weather effects like snow, fog, and thunderstorms. The set pieces are blockbuster-worthy, blurring the line between gameplay and cutscene. Insomniac has outdone itself, making this not just a superhero game, but one of the most visually complete experiences on the console. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth is a visual triumph that sets a new bar for RPGs and possibly for gaming as a whole. From the gritty alleys of Midgar to sweeping grasslands, every zone is packed with artistic and technical brilliance. Character models feature minute details, from fluttering fabric to expressive eye movements, adding emotional depth to every interaction. Cinematics flow into gameplay without interruption, and spell effects in combat are breathtaking, illuminating the battlefield with elemental chaos. Environments feel handcrafted, layered with ambient life, particle effects, and dynamic lighting that changes as you move. The soundtrack complements the visuals perfectly, making each scene feel like a momentous event. Square Enix hasn't just remade a fan favorite, they've redefined how an epic can look and feel in the modern era. Whether you're drawn to cinematic storytelling, open-world exploration, or raw graphical power, these games show just how far the PS5 can go. Which one blew you away the most? Let us know in the comments. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss a drop from Epic Game Run. See you in the next video.